Hi everyone, it's Shell from Scrap Secrets and welcome back to my channel. Today's day 8 in the 2025 Countdown to Christmas series with Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations. Our theme today was Hanukkah and I created this clean and simple card. It was very easy to do. It only took about 20 minutes once I got all the supplies together. I'm showing you what I used. This is a die from a waffle flour, and then I used a scallop die to cut out the center of the foil piece that we're going to use. So we're going to use this triangular die from Concord and Ninth to cut out the pieces that are going to make the Star of David. And here's the stamp set and embossing powder that we're going to use for the sentiment. So this one, like I said, was pretty quick and easy. I cut down a piece of foil cardstock to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, and then put the scallop die in the middle of it and cut that out. Then I took a piece of that blue shiny cardstock that measures 4 by 5 1/4 and put it onto the die from waffle flour, ran that through my embossing machine, and got the pattern embossed, or actually it's more like pressed into it. It's almost like it's cut out of the paper, but everything stays together. And then I took the scrap from the gold cardstock and ran it through my my mini buzz cutter, and created these 2 triangles so that we could create the Star of David. I did find something online that somebody else had done and tried to taped 2 triangles together. The triangles that I had were more pennant shaped, so this actually worked out perfectly. Now I'm going to take my Barely Arts glue and glue the blue piece down to the foil. So while you're watching me glue, thank you guys for watching this series. I really appreciate it. I know this is up late. Work has been very crazy and school has been super busy. So I unfortunately did not have a chance to make this card during the week like I thought I was going to be able to. And then I couldn't edit until today, Sunday. So I apologize for it being late. But, life happens. So Marie and I are really enjoying this series. I hope that you guys are as well. We have a lot more great ideas. I can't believe that tomorrow is already day 9. It feels like it is flying by and Christmas will be here before you know it. I know that Halloween is soon, and I am working on Nora's costume for Friday. I have to pick up the shirt tonight at cheerleading, and then I will make her shirt and then give it to her on Tuesday when I watch the girls. So things are moving very, very quickly. This semester is more than half over. I have been at my job for 8 months now, I think. So this year has just absolutely flown by. And I'm really glad that you guys came back and are staying with us in this series. We love it. We're having so much fun doing it. If you have not seen the intro video, I will link that below. I will also link Marie's channel below so that you can go over and check out her videos. But she also has links to playlists for every year that we've done this. This is the 3rd year we have. So make sure you check out her channel. And like I said, we really, really appreciate it. And we love to read all of your comments. So keep commenting and coming back and watching the videos. I know Marie is doing a giveaway on her channel. I most likely will, but I haven't made any decisions on that yet. So back to the card. Now we are going to get ready to heat emboss the sentiment onto a piece of cardstock. I thought this was going to go on the inside. I wasn't really sure. I probably should have moved the Star of David up or down, or turned it to its side, or kind of did the card sideways, just so I had a little bit more room for the sentiment. I really struggled with this because normally I don't really put a sentiment on my cards until I give them out, but I wanted to put the Happy Hanukkah on this. So I lined it up in my stamp wheel. I'm going to go ahead and ink it up with some First, I'm going to do some light kaolin clay over top of the cardstock just to get rid of any oils from my fingers that were on it so that we don't get stray embossing powder. Then I'm going to ink up the stamp with some clear sticky ink. This is from Hero Arts. It's just a little cube that I got in one of their kits when I was buying them. And I did stamp this down a couple of times. I tapped lightly because these letters are very fine lined, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't make them spread out so that you wouldn't be able to read it. So I think I did this 3 times, and once I was fully finished with that, I'm going to take that out, and then we're going to use the gold embossing powder to sprinkle over top of the sentiment. I did not have to use a brush to get rid of any of the excess powder, so I must have done a really good job with the light kaolin clay. You can see here I dumped some of the embossing powder on there. It always looks like you use a lot of embossing powder, but you honestly really don't. I plugged in my heat gun. I heated it up to the side for a couple minutes just to get, or a couple seconds just to get it warmed up, and brought it over to my paper. I don't keep it in the same spot for any length of time because I don't want it to burn. So I just kind of went back and forth over the letters. And I am going to put on the back of this a piece of foam because I wanted to go over the Star of David. I just thought that it looked nice like that. I loved the way the Star of David came out, so I'm kind of second guessing. I actually tried to lift it up later because I loved the way this looked, but I felt like it needed a sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the foam on there, and that is the card for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below, and I'll see you again real soon for another video. Bye!